After a restful night at Shingwedzi rest camp, we set off for our next and last destination of this trip, Punda rest camp. It's just a short drive to the northernmost main camp in the Kruger National Park, only about 70 kilometers. But we wanted to take our time and enjoy the last day and a half and take it slow. We took the S56 north and followed a riverbank. The Pomgolo River is seasonal. This means that now, in the dry season, there is little to no water. Nevertheless, this river is the main source of water in the area between Shingwedzi and Punda. This attracts all kinds of animals, even though the game density is in general low, compared to the central or southern part of the park. So it's not very easy to see much here. But when you do, it's an incredible experience, especially because there are no other cars around, as the Northern Kruger is not very popular with tourists. At the dry riverbed, we spotted some jackals feeding on the remains of a carcass. And then we hit the jackpot. The road was blocked by buffaloes on their way to the river on our left. And only now did I understand exactly what a big herd can look like. After this experience, I felt like I had never seen more than a handful of buffaloes before. It took them a whole 45 minutes until all the animals had finally crossed the road. We followed the herd and were able to take a look at them drinking. The north is known for its large herds of buffalo, but also elephants. We saw the most elephants around Shingwedzi, but we didn't have to miss them today either. The north is truly a paradise for vegetation lovers, with many different species of trees. It must be impressive to visit in summer, with all these trees lush and green. But it is also the perfect area for birders, and you will find an abundance of reptiles. We checked in quite early today, because the drive was so short. We took the opportunity to take a break from driving and explore the hiking trail in the camp, which leads through the shrub. In the afternoon, we decided to drive the S99. The small Mahoney loop circles the hill on which Punda Maria Rest Camp is built on. Buffaloes, impalas, kudus and elephants are numerous up in the north. And compared to the southern areas of the park, you will see many nyalas here, but there are less predators around. As the sun starts to set, we drive back to camp to spend our last night in the park. Tomorrow we will leave the park through the Porphyry Gate, the northernmost entrance gate to the Kruger National Park. It is also only a short drive of 70 kilometers from Punda Maria, so we will leave the park quite early. On our last morning, we got treated with the last special sighting. More buffaloes on the road. Unfortunately, our trip through the Kruger National Park in winter has come to an end. After spending 11 days in the wilderness and driving more than 1,600 kilometers, we leave the park with unforgettable memories and a very vague insight into this world of nature. We can't wait to return soon and experience even more in depth. What would you like to see on our next trips? Let us know in the comments. Don't miss out on any upcoming trips by subscribing to our channel. See you on the next adventure.